And we got Ellie Goldberg standing in there, but it looks like we haven't had any changes yet. Still got stuff, and Appel's got it. Has a nice crossover, gives it to Rokash, who gives it to.
Wow, nice finish by Oliner there, and good passing by the Hawks offense.
And Hafter looks up to set up their press with Wiener
And Appel.
And Jedwad up top, and it's another turnover by MTA. They can't seem to figure out this Hafter defense, and Hafter keeps on pushing. And we got a foul called on Ike Gutlove.
That's one of Hafter's strengths is their press defense. They force a lot of turnovers and get a lot of easy buckets with that press defense. Very quick and long team. So Oliner is at the line for some free throws.
And he hits the first. So it looks like MTA missed both of their free throws when they went to the line. And Hafter goes 1 for 2. And tapped out by Jedwab to try to get it. And Hafter gets back because you don't want to let them push.
No, certainly not.
And that's a rebound by.
Here, Hafter's pushing. Nice pass to Jedwab. Ooh, wow.
And the foul. And that foul looks like it was called on Ike Gutlove again. Oh, no, 53. Oh, they called it on. They called it on Motechin.
That play showed what makes Jedwab so dangerous. He's so strong and so fast.
Oh, and we got a lot of missed free throws here.
Yeah, in the early
good fights by Hafter.
Oh.
Oh, and that was a messy play there on both sides.
Jedwab tried to get a little too fancy with the tap pass. Should have just caught it and reset the play.
He was afraid he might have traveled there. And we got it with Yosef Zakon, a freshman. And we got another travel here in the early going, and that travel was on Svi Ziegelstein. And we got number 1 and number 2 checking in. Ben Platovsky, a freshman coming in for MTA, and Moshe Lowe, a sophomore coming in for MTA here. And Hafter MTA looking to play a boxing one on the Jedwab here. It looks like they're gonna just put a man on him and try to play other defense. And we got a foul here on Jedwab early. And we got Steinmetz looking to check in.
Steinmetz, he is a freshman who's a star of the Hal basketball team last year.
And we got Jedwab coming out now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Does he have 2 fouls or just 1?
It could. I think only 1, but it could be wrong.
All right.
I think the first was on Pell there.
All right. So if that's the case, an interesting move, but I guess Hafter's up 11.
And
why not? Oh, a nice drive there.
By Zakon, and he misses. And we got
Appel pushing again.
Almost turned that over. Manages to give it to Steinmetz. Gives it to Oliner, who gives it to
Rokosh. Good ball movement by Hafter there, but they couldn't finish on the possession.
And Motechin drives. Runs over someone.
That's a charge.
And they call a charge on
MTA.
On Svi Motechin.
Rokosh was planted there. He was, I don't know what he was thinking running into him. Rokosh was just planted there for about 3 seconds before contact.
What? MTA uses timeout. And Hafter's got it. Appel drives and finishes the lefty layup there. That's a good take.
Yeah, straight through the middle. MTA's got to close up the middle there. Else Appel's gonna do that all game.
We got a very strong early showing from Hafter here. We got a 13-point lead, so it shouldn't be such a surprise that they decided to put Jedwab on the bench. And that's a good drive by none other than Svi Ziegelstein, the sophomore for MTA.
Good pass to the middle. Oliner's going to finish a tough lay-in. Hafter's back up by 13.
This is a nice large score, and it looks like he's going to look to get in 4 players who don't play very often for Hafter. We got another Oliner looking to come in.
Yeah, his little brother in 9th grade, whereas Ethan, the one on the court, is in 10th. One of Hafter's stronger players. So quickly going to the bench here as the Hafter coach seems to think he has this one locked up with this early lead.
And we got MTA has really not looked good, and Appel gets a big board, And he's got a fast break there. There's two guys aren't there. And roll coach for 3, and that's his third 3 here in the early going. He got a 16-point game now.
Wow.
They're running away.
Yeah, in the first quarter already, the roll coach already has 9 on the day. A good quarter for him. But MTA doesn't look to be much of a threat to Hafter, who's undefeated on the season.
Ziegelstein gives it to Zacone, who gives it back to Ziegelstein, who shoots a long shot, and that's an air ball. Not looking too good. And here, Hafter brings it Berger, Nathan Owiner, and Lederer.
Letterer.
And let's see who he lives in. He lives in Steinmetz. So we got 5 bench players here on the floor now.
Yeah.
So this is really the second line of players.
Yeah.
In for Hafter now, with this 16-point lead at the end of the quarter.
They don't seem too concerned that they might lose the lead with their second unit. Just
There's no reason for it, and it looks like, and
Berger.
Surprisingly, Hafter doesn't look to hold on to it, and they'll give MTA a chance to push it. And it's a good foul by Steinmetz on the floor.
Yeah, they would have had 2 points there for sure had he not fouled there.
Yeah, but that it would have been a good move. He had a guy streaking for a righty layup. He should have passed that off. That would have been an easy 2 points, and there'd be no one there to contest even. And that's tipped on the inbound by Hafter. And Hafter's forced a lot of turnovers, and Hafter calls a timeout now. And we got 23 seconds left in the first quarter here, and Hafter's been running away early, and the coach will look to draw up a play here likely to end off the first quarter with the last bucket to extend the lead here.
Right, and with the second unit in the game, they're getting some youngsters some experience in this one. Hafter's press has posed a lot of problems for MTA in the early going, and we'll see if their second unit is capable of putting the same type of pressure.
And MTA looks like they've made a change.
We'll resume play.
Ellie Gilbert in, and Hafter looking to inbound it. They got to get it in. They get it to the leader, and they have 20 seconds. And the Hafter coach is going to look to direct them to get them one play off here before the end of the quarter. They got it to Berger, the big man, and he puts it up early. He finishes.
Yeah.
That was probably a foul, but it's not called. And we got an 18-point lead here, and there's 5 seconds left, and it doesn't look like MTA so away.
Yeah, they're not really rushing. And now Ziegelstein's got it.
And that will not count. MTA not aware of the time there.
Yeah.
Not a very good-looking team.
Yeah, that's just a mistake in fundamentals there. Still plenty of time in this one though.
Yeah, we got an 18
superior team.
We got 18 points, 18-point separation in the first quarter here.
Yeah.
That's quite some separation.
Yeah, a very, very.
It looks like Jedwab might have been taken out for an injury. It looks like he's got a bruise on his knee.
Oh, that would do it. Well, he didn't seem to be showing any signs of injury while he was on the court.
We got quite a lead there.
Yeah, no reason to risk further injury.
Especially in a tournament game. It's not even a regular season game.
Right, another factor to consider. Certainly everyone's been playing well so far for Hafter. All the shots have been falling. Defense has been playing well.
They've been looking to push the entire game, and that looks like a good strategy here against this MTA team that's looked completely lost.
Yeah, they don't look like they have any idea how to stop the
press, how to beat the press,
how to contend with the length and quickness of Hafter.
I'd like to thank Benjamin Klein here for getting this, for keeping the DRS live broadcast going and broadcasting a not even a DRS game, but we have another game to come following this one. DRS against TABC, another game of this Rubenstein Invitational Tournament.
Perhaps it'll be a little more competitive than the early goings of this one. Hafter will start the second quarter with the second unit on the court again.
Yep. MTA doesn't know what's going on. They look completely lost.
They have no idea how to. They haven't shown the ability to break the Hafter press so far.
Interesting what it says on the jersey, on their road jerseys here. It says Yeshiva.
Yeah, that's a little interesting.
And it's a bad shot.
Yeah.
But Hafter cannot manage to get the rebound. The Hafter second unit doesn't look very coordinated, but that doesn't really matter when MTA can't do anything. And they somehow get a nice finish there by by Moshe Lowe.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a wide open shot.
O'Linner, and he misses the three. Berger with a big board.
Berger's so much bigger
And
than
he's
everyone else
fouled.
on the court. No surprise that he's grabbing tons of rebounds and causing problems for MTA. Foul looks like it was on the ground.
It was on the ground on Sumo Tachin. I think that's at least his second foul here, as he was called for the charge earlier. And
Stein looks to inbound.
And he gets
He's
it to
got
O'Linner.
Oliner.
And Hafter may as well look to set up any play they want.
Yeah, Oliner was taking his time there in the backcourt before getting the pick from Berger.
It's in the front court visually, but he's taking it. He's holding it by the circle there to set up the play. And gets it into Steinmetz. Oliner's got it, and they're running a 5 wides play, and they get it stole 5 for the ball there on the floor, and MTA ends up with it, and they got a 4-on-3, and now Hafter gets back. MTA looks to drive, misses the layup, and Berger grabs another board. And Steinmetz looks to push, and he's got Oliner going, and the pass broken up, and it's out of bounds off MTA. We got the ball staying with Hafter.
Some fast-paced action here earlier in the second quarter as MTA looks to match the pace of Hafter. They don't seem able to do so.
As they don't look like they can score in transition. They they have to look to set up the offense, and it hasn't looked so good in the setup they've attempted.
Well, certainly the length of Hafter plays a big role in that.
That was not didn't look like such a legal screen there on Nathan. He was shuffling his feet.
Perhaps got away with one as MTA is going to bring the ball up the court.
Slowly, and look to set up something. Against Hafter's 3-2, and we got a foul on Nathan.
It looked like he tripped there, although still a foul. But.
And it looks like we got TABC here already, even though it's only the second quarter. It looks like they're on the early side.
Yeah,
or it could be this game's just running a little late. And we got an MTA sub here.
Interesting entry pass there. Steinmetz was all over him.
And Berger with another board. It's got to be at least 5 at this point.
Yeah, well, at that size, he better be grabbing boards like that.
That's a good move by Nathan. And
what do we got after the whistle?
And the foul. He went like that. That's the signal for the N1. And we got, or did they call it? They call it on the ground. It looks like they called it N1. Yep, N1 there for Nathan. Oh, they called
the basket, and then they called
and
after the foul.
Whoa.
They called after the basket a foul on MTA, I think. Meaning he scored, and then after the play he was fouled, so Hafter gets the ball back.
No, it should be an N1. It should be a free throw. Or it was a foul after the play.
Yeah, I believe that's what it was.
Interesting call.
Well, it looks like the refs are trying to figure it out.
The refs are confused. I don't know why they haven't called a conference here. One ref's calling one thing, one ref's calling another thing.
So it seems.
Looks like they're giving Hafter the ball after. And we got an MTA sub here.
Frequent substitutions here for MTA, perhaps trying to get something going.
And they give it to Berger.
That big body.
Oh, and he misses the layup, and the guy who just entered for MTA there grabs the board. And Hafter looks to set up the 3-2. Oh, that should have been a 3 in the key call there. And Hafter with another steal, and they look to push, as usual.
Oliner with an ugly-looking shot.
Might have gotten away with steps there. And we got an 18-point game here with 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. And another ball tipped by Hafter. Hafter's got really quick hands here. Looking to force the turnover every time possible. And we keep having the quick trigger here from the MTA coach to make substitutions.
As I said, Hafter's
and another timeout called by MTA.
Yeah, Hafter's length and quickness certainly causing problems for MTA's offense. They have not seemed to figure out anything here as they're still in the single digits with 5.5 to go in the second quarter.
Interesting to see how the Hafter coach will play, because there's no real reason for him to play his first lineup again. But he might want to preserve his second lineup for if they play other, because there's going to be other games in this tournament in the near future. So he might want to just mix it up, let his guys play, mix up the lineups maybe, have some fun with it, because they got such a large lead here in the second quarter. It looks like they're gonna run away and keep it running away.
They're going to keep the second unit on the court. Same guys that have been in since the end of the first quarter.
So can there potentially be a factor of fatigue at some point as we run here towards the end of the second quarter that MTA can go on a run, or tiredness because they're gonna looks like he's gonna stick with him for a while here. As they get to the second. And it's MTA ball. They look really unsure of what's going on. I might have called a 5-second violation there before them even checking it up. And it's another ball tipped by Hafter.
Very quick turnover.
Oh,
Hafter turns it right back. The second unit for Hafter certainly a little sloppier than the first unit, although they've been playing defense just as well.
And we got a 3 attempted, and they'll break the single digits now.
It's a good ball movement there by MTA to get the open 3. And it converted.
Took about 11 minutes to set up to break out of the single digits there.
Yeah.
And Nathan drives. Oh, nice attempt. Fight for the rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball called, and it's going to be Hafter ball.
Good hustle by Berger to get the jump there, as opposed to just conceding the rebound to MTA.
And Hafter's going to look to put in a...
Yet another substitution. That's Pearl. I believe another sophomore.
In for Nathan. Yeah. Looks like another big body in there. Yeah. And they'll look to just give it to Berger as the leader of the second unit.
It seems like the second unit is dependent on Berger's big body getting easy buckets in the paint.
And it looks like we got a TABC crowd here, or is this just the team?
Tough to tell. Although they're matching sweatshirts leads me to believe it's the team.
And another open 3 for MTA, and they miss it, but they get the rebound. And Berger tips it, but they get inside, and they get a foul called on. Let's see who they call it on. We got it on Berger there. Is that his first or second?
I don't know. But a big man like that could be getting tired already anyways.
Yeah, but there's no reason not to leave him in. And that's an air ball on a free throw.
Ugly free throw. Avi Wick is going to check into the game for a letter.
And they're 0 for 3 here from the free throw line in the early going. This doesn't look like a great team. Oh, and he banks in the free throw.
We had an air ball
and we have a
bank
substitution for a shooter. Substitution shooter.
Not the prettiest trip to the line there, but at least he got a point out of it.
1 for 4 here, and MTA is looking to press, and Hafter will just look to beat that with the break.
Even the depth of Hafter seems to be able to break the MTA press. That's a weak pass.
A weak pass, and that should be an easy layup. If he doesn't hit that, that would have been sad.
Yeah.
And we got down to a 16-point game at this point.
Nice move by Steinmetz to the hole.
Oh, and he gets fouled.
Draws the foul. Good move there by the freshman getting to the hole and getting to the line. Quick move.
What was it, 22-3 at the end of the first, 22-4 at the end of the first quarter?
Something like that. Hafter's
22-6, I think.
Hafter's starting 5 is really something to behold.
7 fouls, yeah. Hafter shooting the bonus.
Steinmetz hits the second. MTA is going to bring the ball up the court.
It's the single bonus now.
4 minutes to go in the second.
Hafter will be shooting here. The single bonus here, which is a 1-and-1. Which is a high school and even college way of doing it. After 7 fouls, you get 1 free throw and if you hit it, you get a second free throw.
Good passing there from MTA to get the bucket. Cut the lead to 11. Steinmetz dribbles near the half-court line.
Top of the Wildcat circle. Interesting to see a team playing as the home team on an opposing team's court.
Yeah.
And that's a good rebound by Pearl and putting it back in, and we're at 29.
The size of Hafter shows on that rebound and put back.
Owner's looking like he's set to check back into the game. And MTA looking to pass, and Hafter always looking for that quick steal and the break. And
nice movement again around the Hafter zone to get a 3.
And that was a bad play by Berger to just bat it out, and that should have been a travel. And they're going to keep it here with MTA, and we got 2 subs here, 1 for each team.
The Oliners switched places there, I believe.
Yep. And we got a 29-16 game here with 2 minutes 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Interesting to see the MTA looking to move it around, and we got an air ball on a three-pointer. They really looked ugly here. The Hafter defenses look good.
Swarming defense from Hafter there.
Pearl with the rebound, and they'll look to push it as always. Owner's got it, and he'll shoot the three ball.
Yeah.
And he'll drill that.
They bid on the fake pass there to leave Oliner open for three. It was a good move.
And we got Hafter doubling MTA here with 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter, and MTA almost threw that away, somehow saved. And we got another timeout called by MTA.
Yeah, their offense has really struggled in the first half here, giving the ball away a lot. As Hafter's press has worked wonders. Could see even more substitutions pretty soon for Hafter.
And maybe they'll go to like an all freshman bottom of the bench lineup before the half here, give them some playing time in this game.
I don't know what the end of their bench looks like, but it could be. I'm sure we'll see the entire Hafter roster by the end of the night.
That's assuming they continue to run away, because the coach might not look to put the starters back in it unless it gets to under 10.
He's already got Oliner back in there though.
Yeah, but that's probably because the younger owner had needed a rest or something, and he wanted to put someone in who couldn't control the game also, because it was down to under 15. So sometimes coaches look to keep it there, and that was a full timeout here. I think the previous timeouts called had been only half, 30 seconds, not full.
Yeah.
The MTA coach looks upset, but not considerably. Half the coach looks pleased, but won't show it. Keeps his cool.
Yeah, he's very. Couldn't tell he's up 16 by the look on his face. He's very focused.
And we got Kaufman in now. Who's number 11?
I believe that's Wickes.
Wickes in also.
Game.
Oh, and they're in the 3-2 still. Owner, the starter, will be at the top of the 3-2.
Yeah, believes he starts at small forward, but perhaps playing point guard here with a lesser unit for Hafter, as Wickes looks to take it in.
Oh, that was a nice block.
Yeah.
I got it to Kaufman.
Yeah, that was a good find.
To Berger for the drive, and that's a nice finish by Berger.
Berger's shown some surprising athleticism for a person of his size.
Owner playing the defensive position of the point guard, and we got a foul. Who they're gonna call? And they'll call it on Owner, and that's 6 on
Perhaps
Hafter. Next foul called on Hafter would put MTA into shooting the single bonus here.
Yeah. Perhaps Oliner
we haven't seen any fouls from MTA in the last 3 minutes though, since the foul that sent Steinmetz to the line, putting them in the single bonus.
Good trap there, but he gets out of it.
If they would have forced the jump, that would have given them the ball at half, and the ball's thrown away. By that jump being forced, Hafter ends up with the ball now, unless there's another jump to start the fourth quarter.
Right. As MTA's offense again having problems figuring out Hafter's defense.
And that's a good pass to Pearl for another layup. Pearl's got a couple layups here.
Yeah.
And we got a 20-point game here, and MTA can't seem to figure out any way to do anything.
And Oliner seems to be by far the best player on the court for either team right now.
We haven't seen any real dominant player for MTA so far. We've seen a number of good-looking players, and Oliner takes it all the way. That was probably a foul not called. And Pearl gets blocked. That looks like they'll have called it as 3 blocks there to start it. And this is really ugly.
Sloppy play.
And
I don't know why he didn't take that layup.
He was afraid he was going to be blocked. Was that a 2 or a 3?
Let's get the call from the ref. Looked like a 2 from here.
And they call it a 2. Oh, and they put it on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And Hafter looking to pass it around. And we got a foul. And that's a foul. We got a 1-and-1 here. That's eight fouls on MTA with a minute and 4 seconds left.
And we get a large substitution for MTA. They perhaps are also emptying the bench.
And we got Schindler in for Hafter now.
Yeah, new name over there.
Looks like Berger's looking tired, so we wanted to get him to the bench. Get him ready for the start of the second half, maybe.
Some quality minutes there from Berger.
And Pearl misses the free throw for the 1-and-1, so he does not get the second free throw. And perhaps MTA can cut the lead. They're currently down double. Maybe they can cut the lead before the end of the half. down from 18, or will this lead grow before the end of the half?
Hafter's defense does not let up no matter who's on the court. Always double teaming.
Another turnover.
Always looking to create turnovers.
Witkus with the ball here, and he's going to look to set up a play, perhaps hold for one even. And he's giving it to Pearl. Pearl's
got other ideas.
Pearl's got the focus of the other big man, and that's a good save there by I
believe that was Olener.
Olener, yeah. And Olener will look to inbound it for Hafter. Maybe now Hafter will look to hold for one.
Olener just
gives
found
it to
him
Kaufman.
just in time.
And Kaufman drives,
Oh.
and he gets the foul. That's nine fouls on MTA here, and we get a nice reaction here from the Hafter coach.
After a strong drive, he got some applause from his teammates. Perhaps someone who doesn't see the floor so often must feel good to make a good play like that.
Probably a freshman then, and he converts the free throw. That's a good way. That's a good showing if he's a freshman there. Maybe earn him some playing time as the season boils down, or as a starter next year. That's a three, and that's poor time. And that's poor attempt by MTA there.
Some sloppy play in the corner there, but
and we got 13
seconds.
seconds.
Get the ball.
Oh, and they got 12 seconds here. Hafter's going to look to get off another bucket and go up by more than 20 here.
There's Olener with the ball, not even thinking about passing, and a nice drive to the hoop.
And not a chance MTA gets anything off. Not going to count. Wasn't even close on that attempt. And we got a 23-point game here at halftime.
Yeah. Hafter showing no signs of slowing down as they have this big lead heading into the second half. MTA's provided no challenges as of now.
Not really been a game to see a team score. Oh, well. You want to keep going?
Gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! And he jams it! He puts it down!
That may be the best play in Yeshiva history! Oh, boy! The crowd is going nuts!
Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that!
And Frisch is celebrating!
Pfeiffer gets the ball again. He's going to go straight to the hoop. Oh! And he jams it! He puts it down!
That may be the best play in Chevrolet history. Oh boy! The crowd is going nuts.
Did you see that? I don't think we just saw that.
And Frisch is celebrating.
We're back here in MTA versus Hafter in this Wittenberg tournament.
Not Wittenberg,
What is it?
Rubenstein
Whatever.
Invitational.
All these tournaments, whatever. As Hafter opens with a mix. Actually, they're opening up with 4 starters plus Kaufman in the beginning of the second half.
We got Jeblob here. It's going to be nice to see him. Will we get any highlight reels here?
Yeah, certainly one of the better players in the league. And MTA's inbounds to start the half, and we see Hafter's vintage Hafter defense swarming over here. Wiener plays good defense, number 10. Ziegelstein swings to the corner, get it back to Ziegelstein, dribbles back. Olener and Rokos try to press, but he completes the pass, and now Jadwab gets a steal. Nice pass to Olener, dribbles, drives, and shoots an ugly-looking shot. But Hafter comes down to the rebound. Rokos with a nice pass back to Jadwab. Jadwab passes to Kaufman. Kaufman up to Wiener, who's going to reset.
And we got Wiener looking to set up the offense. They're going to look to get it to Rokos.
Right. Rokos looks, passes back to Jadwab, swings to Olener. Oh, good pass to Rokos. Rokos with a nice pump fake, and he can't quite finish. Good ball movement there from Hafter, though.
And MTA looking to push also.
Yeah, 90.
Interesting. This game's not really a game.
Oh, some intensity here
Oh,
in
and
the
a
second half.
nice block there by
Kaufman with the outlet to
Jedwab.
Oliner. Oliner, good pass to Wiener. Back to Oliner. Pumps and again misses. So Hafter's forcing the turnovers, but they're not quite converting on the transition chances here to start the second half. As we see some dribbling into the lane. Nice kick to the corner from MTA. The shot off the rim with rebound and an ugly-looking layup.
And another rebound by MTA, though, and another ugly-looking shot.
Ziegelstein a little off there.
Rokosh with a good rebound.
Rokosh is going to push up the floor.
And
Cuts in. He's going to drive. And a nice pass to Wiener. And an air ball there.
But Rokosh with a nice rebound to
Jedwab
Jedwab.
misses a layup. Some ugly misses early in the second half for Hafter.
Stays here with Hafter, though.
I don't think there have been any points so far. Nearly 2 minutes into the half. And some weird-looking inbound play here as everyone's just lined up single file like in first grade. As Wiener, nice pass to Oliner, who's going to dribble it back and reset. Dribbles into the lane, looks to go up with it, and again can't finish a layup as rebounded by number 10.
And Hafter not completely looking to push out to Oliner. That's a good swipe.
Oliner with the swipe from behind. He's going to go up with it.
And he gets
a
fouled.
Hard foul there. He's going to go to the line after that. And if you're Hafter, you got to hope none of your starters get hurt playing in this, what seems to be a blowout. So Oliner's taking his time. All right.
Nope. It's right here. Oh, I don't know.
The refs seem to be confused about something. MTA looking to make a substitution, perhaps. And they get him into the game. Oh. Some confusion here between the coach, the player, and the ref. As number 1 for MTA is going to get back on the court as Oliner takes his first and hits off the front rim.
We have not seen some strong free throw shooting here.
Not at all. Some weak. Perhaps that's one of the things that gets better as the players get older. As this JV game,
and we still haven't gotten any points here in the second half, and they're going to look to empty the bench again, and another steal by Oliner, and he's going to look to push.
Nice pass to Rokosh, but he's going to reset it. Give it back to Jedwab. Oh,
good pass, but that was nicely intercepted.
Perhaps a little too aggressive there from Jedwab, trying to find Wiener there. There were a lot of MTA arms there.
Double dribble.
Wow, sloppy from MTA. There wasn't anyone near him.
And we got Rokosh coming out.
He looks a little frustrated to be coming out of the game. As again, no points yet here in the second half. Oliner drops it off to Jedwab. A hard drive from Jedwab, and no one's gonna. No one could stop it besides himself as he missed the layup long.
But Schindler gets the rebound and puts it in, and we got.
Oliner's like a one-man press there, but now he's gonna fall back.
Telling Jedwab what to do. Perhaps maybe he wants Jedwab play the point guard position now that he has the second big man in.
Let's see. Kaufman's going to dribble it up. Had a nice finish earlier and again looks to take it in. And I don't know, there's no foul call there. As the ball bounces. Good hustle from Wiener to get the ball back. Gets Jedwab in the corner. Drives it and...
Oh, and the foul.
No,
can't get it to fall.
Quite get it to fall. But a nice move there from Jedwab.
We have 2 points so far in this quarter only. And the MTA coach keeps looking frustrated and not sure, we can't really tell what he's looking to do.
Yeah, nothing really to do. It looks like Hafter is just a more talented, more complete team here. Jedwab is at the line.
It's not such a surprise as it seems like MTA is winless.
Again, another missed free throw, this time from Jedwab. Usually steady. Usually a solid free throw shooter, but a miss here. See if he could hit a free throw. And he cannot.
Both.
Wow.
And Schindler tips it out, and we'll go to MTA.
We've seen some really weak free throw shooting.
We've seen 2 points here so far, and they failed to stop the clock there, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't think either team will object too much.
Yeah, and we got 2 points so far, over 3 minutes into the second half. And we got a travel.
A lot of even unforced turnovers from MTA. Besides Hafter's impressive press, we've seen some unforced travels and double dribbles from MTA in this game. As Oliner looks to drive hard to the basket, and he's going to get fouled again. And Oliner's being called over by the coach. I can't imagine what he did wrong there. It was a pretty looking drive to the basket to draw the foul. And let's see if he could hit some on this trip to the line.
Probably telling him to just be relaxed, be yourself. You hit it. It's just the game. Enjoy yourself.
Right, perhaps trying to give him some confidence as Olener gets set for the second. But not before MTA gets another pair of subs in the game. As the MTA coach is
just shuffling players.
Yeah, he's really shuffling players, perhaps trying to find the combination that works.
And
Olener misses
the second.
Yeah.
And we got 3 points, scored 3.5 minutes into the second half. This is going to look like a slugfest to score here early in the second half.
Which is interesting because Hafter's offense was so proficient early in the game.
When MTA finally scores here in the second half.
Yeah.
And they get to 20.
Oh, a long pass from
20 minutes into the game, and they finally get to 20 points. And Schindler gets blocked.
Good defense there by MTA. As Ziegelstein looks to push, and an ugly pass there.
And Berger's going to come in.
Yeah, we get the Berger, who looked good earlier. Really
and we got 3 big men in now.
Well, I don't know if I would consider Jedwab a big man. He's really could play any position.
Yeah, but I would consider him the big man. He's bigger than any MTA player on the floor.
He's also arguably a better dribbler, though, so you could call him a point guard. Really, he's really just a special player. It's good passing here from MTA. Not rushing anything. They can't seem to get any penetration, though. They can't seem to break into Hafter's defense. And a weak shot there.
And Jedwab gets the rebound. He's just going to
bring it up the floor. Nice pass to Berger.
And he gets fouled.
They're going to call a travel before the foul. And Steinmetz, the freshman, is going to check back in for Wiener.
Oh, Hafter's in a 2-3 now. Interesting.
Yeah, switching up the zone a little.
Looks like they don't want them in the paint, as they can clearly see. MTA is not going to be a shooting team. Especially not from the corner, which is what they were giving up.
They haven't really been able to get any penetration either. And
it's another unforced turnover.
Yeah, MTA is really killing themselves with even with the unforced turnovers in addition to the turnovers that Hafter forces. As Steinmetz, the freshman, is going to dribble up the court.
Looks like he's got two point guards on the floor now with Kaufman. But that doesn't really matter when it's a blowout like this. And it looks to get it to Berger, and it gets stolen. And MTA's got a 3-on-2.
Let's see if they can finish here.
Oh, and we got a foul on
Kaufman over there.
It's his
good
first
hustle
foul
to get back there, even though he fouled.
We're 5 minutes into the third quarter, and we got 5 total points scored.
Yeah. Again, interesting because Hafter's offense was playing so well when they were in earlier, but now.
The coach messed with the lineups.
And
has MTA even hit a single free throw? I think they have 1 free throw in like 7 attempts or something.
Yeah,
like
MTA's really there's some unforced
errors from MTA. There's 6 guys on the floor. As MTA does not know what's flying.
Yeah. And they'll get it into Steinmetz.
And they hit another free throw. And the scoreboard has not been updated yet.
Yeah. Jedwab dribbles, pass back to Steinmetz, who looks to drive, but good defense here from MTA at the top. Jedwab wants a pick. Berger sets it, pick and roll. And it's Berger with a nice finish.
Gorgeous finish.
Yeah, good pick and roll there run by Jedwab and Berger. As Steinmetz is pressing,
and
he's looking to pass it, and the coach is going to have to take a timeout here, as Hafter's press causes even more havoc in this one.
Question is, will Jedwab stay on the floor? It could be the coach just wants to play Jedwab at this point to play with his lineup combinations.
Yeah, it could be a good time to experiment here with a nice lead and in a tournament game.
And perhaps look to get other guards a chance to play.
Yeah.
In Kaufman and Steinmetz.
We've not seen Appel since the first quarter. So. Yeah, that seems to be the case that he's looking to get other guards into the game.
To see what he has on the team, because he knows Appel can do what he needs him to.
Right.
And he's just letting Jedwab play because Jedwab seemed frustrated by not playing.
Yeah. Well, starters won't like to play also, even though it's a blowout, they still want to get in the game and have some fun. And the coach let his starters do that to start the second half, as MTA's coach is taking his time with this timeout.
As Jedwab will be staying in the game, he'll be sticking to the same lineup.
Yep.
And Hafter's gonna continue to press. looks
Yeah,
like.
always. I don't think they ever stop pressing this team. Such high energy as MTA gets the easy inbound, surprisingly. And Steinmetz gets a turnover. Jedwab has the ball. Oh, and perhaps a little forced pass there causes the turnover. Berger, look at him run down, keeping up. Jedwab! We're going to see a nice block there from Jedwab getting back down the floor. We get a nice inbound. Ziegelstein looks, passes to the corner, pump fake, gets it to the middle, passes out, swinging around here from MTA, and Steinmetz tries to get there, good hustle, but it's going to go out of bounds, and we're going to stay the same way.
That looked like an alone S block for Jedwab there.
Yeah, he really, he knew he was going to get there, and he just, he didn't waste any, he didn't have any mercy, let's put it that way, as he grabs the rebound here, and he's going to push.
Off a missed three.
Yep.
And they're just
nice
firing the long court passes.
And he's going to get fouled there and go to the line. So Steinmetz has looked pretty good here as a freshman. Some nice drives over there drawing the foul.
We got 8.7 minutes into 7 minutes into the 6 minutes into the
a low-scoring quarter here as Letter is going to check into the game
for Kaufman.
Yeah, Kaufman seems to be a favorite among his teammates, clapping for him all night long. Steinmetz is going to take a free throw. And he's going to get the roll there as Hafter is going to expand its lead here. We're going to set up the 2-3 zone as MTA is bringing it up the floor. Number 10 tripped over there for a second, not sure exactly. Again, nice passing in the paint and a good finish there as MTA gets some penetration there and is rewarded with 2 points. Steinmetz brings it up the floor for Hafter. Looks to cross it over, and now he's going to bring it back. Get it into Jedwab, never a bad idea, and he finishes with the reverse layup. Nice move there from Jedwab.
Klein, that was just a nice play.
They're going to look to swing it again. Try to get it inside, but the ball was bobbled, and MTA comes back up with Ziegelstein with the ball at the top of the key, passes it up, and now he's looking to pass. Lost his dribble, and they get it back to the top. A minute to go here in the third quarter. And a nice cross-court pass there. Good poke from Steinmetz. Hafter looking to press, but a nice move there. He's going to take it in and kick it out. And he's going to miss the three, but a rebound for MTA. And he lost the ball there. Jedwab's going to bring it down the court. Oh, I heard something there, but they didn't call a foul. They called out of bounds on MTA. So Hafter's going to keep the ball on that out of bounds. And MTA is going to sub yet again.
Yeah, caught it.
And again.
Timeout Hafter.
Interesting. Not sure why Hafter needs to call any timeouts, but perhaps to set up an inbound play.
Or to change the lineup.
Let's see what the coach does here. He's got a fourth quarter to really try out whatever lineup combinations, put in whoever he wants, as he's kind of been doing all game.
He's got a large crop to choose from. Looks like he's only got one player who's not going to play tonight. One guy who doesn't have the jersey.
Perhaps injured. I don't know why.
Or perhaps maybe he's just like a manager or something.
I'm not really sure. But I don't know.
Doesn't seem like the second game is going to start on time, as we're over an hour into the game here and still not even close.
Not at all. As MTA's coach was doing before, Hafter's coach is really taking his time, get out of this timeout, and now they're finally going to break the huddle and get back onto the floor.
With the same five, he wants Jedwab throwing the inbound pass, maybe for a little slip back into the lane.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. They get it to Steinmetz in the corner, passes back to the top of the key, Letterer. He dribbles and passes back to Steinmetz. Steinmetz dribbles in the back.
Maybe Hafter's
retreats a little.
Maybe Hafter's looking to hold it here till the end of the quarter.
Perhaps that's what he was telling him. As Berger sets a pick, Steinmetz gives it to Letterer in the corner. Letterer looks to turn the corner and drive and put up a floater that doesn't fall, but Berger grabs the rebound and gets it out to Steinmetz. He had a wide open three, but didn't take it, and Steinmetz gets fouled on the drive on the ground. And we'll get another inbound here for Hafter. 22 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Looks like they're looking to run the same play there.
Yeah, Letterer inside to Schindler, back out to Steinmetz. Steinmetz fakes the shot and dribbles back.
Steinmetz looks hesitant to release the trigger there.
Yeah, I think he likes to drive more than shoot. And A bad turnover there for Hafter. And the smart play now, as Jedwab really let it.
Not a smart play by Hafter there. Now MTA is going to get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but they could have. It would have been MTA ball then. It's really, perhaps not really such a big difference. Now Hafter's going to get 4 seconds left. 3, 2, and Steinmetz spins and puts it up off the backboard. Surprisingly close on the. He looked like he was off balance shooting from half court. So Steinmetz has looked pretty good here, as some nice drives, drawing some fouls for Hafter in what's not really such a competitive game. All right, get a nice break here for the teams. Maybe MTA is going to look to put some points on the board, although it's been a struggle all game. Just 23 on the board right now.
Through 24 minutes.
Yeah, it's not been a strong offensive showing at all for MTA. Some sloppy play, some missed free throws, and of course Hafter's press defense has really forced the issue and not allowed MTA to get comfortable at all on offense. But we'll see where the coaches go. Start the fourth quarter.
Be interesting to see the lineup combinations.
Yeah.
MTA looks like they really don't have anyone who played before. It looks like it's the garbage time lineup, like they've conceded this game.
Yeah, perhaps conceding the game here as Hafter's up 26 to start the fourth quarter.
Or perhaps the MTA coach just wants to see if some new, fresh faces that they haven't seen yet can do some good.
Yeah, Jedwab's going back on the floor here. Perhaps a surprising move, leaving Jedwab on with what seems to be a second unit with Lederer, Steinmetz, Berger, and Schindler.
Mix to the second and third unit from what we saw before. Mix from the second and third unit of what we saw before from Hafter. And Hafter continues.
And
off Jedwab's back.
Yeah, almost a turnover off the inbound there as Hafter's always looking to press.
And Lederer doing.
And Steinmetz with a nice steal and a nice keep in. Although it gave the ball right back to MTA. He was looking to drive now, and that's a good foul call. Wasn't such a difficult one really, as MTA is going to go to the line.
Are they going to the line? That looked like that could have gone either way. And they will be going to the line there.
He's going to take the first here.
Will they hit one finally again?
Nope. MTA struggled with free throws all night long. It's been a theme.
And another quick trigger sub.
Yeah, the MTA coach really, he's got his finger on the trigger always with the substitutions. And he's going to get another chance on the second free throw here. And it gets the roll, and MTA is going to put a point on the board. They check it into Steinmetz.
First point of the fourth quarter goes to MTA.
Yeah, so MTA is outscoring Hafter here in the fourth quarter. As Steinmetz dribbles in the backcourt, being patient, probing perhaps. And he gets the ball to Lederer there. Lederer gets it inside to the big man Berger. Berger's looking to post up. A pump fake, and he puts it in. And a nice finish there from Berger, by far the biggest player on the court, and he uses his size to put 2 points on the board for Hafter.
Oh, and they're back. It looks like they're into interesting defense here. Are they in a man there, maybe? Are they in a semi-man there?
Oh, here's Jedwab. Let's see what he does with it. Coming up the floor, a nice finish off the glass.
Should we instantly play that?
As they're going to bring the ball up the court here, MTA. Looking to see if they can perhaps get some more points on the board. It's been a struggle all game. A nice drive there. And can't quite finish. Jedwab with the ball, pulls it back, and he's so quick start the half-court offense.
He's so quick on that first step and really fast.
Yeah, look at him drive. And he can't quite finish that one. It's going to go to the corner. Steinmetz picks up the rebound, and he has space. He's going to dribble it back. And he gets a pick there, but he doesn't want it. So, again, he's dribbling, patient. Gets a pass to Jedwab. Jedwab quickly inside to Schindler, puts it up, and no good on the hook, but Berger with another rebound. And he loses the ball, but gets it back. Back out to Steinmetz. Oh, faked the deep three there.
No, he wasn't faking the deep three. He was faking the pass there.
And Jedwab, a nice step there. Really confusing the MTA defense. As he's going to get a couple more points on the board.
And another timeout by MTA taken here. as we've got a 6-1 quarter so far. We got a 31-point game. I'm wondering if Jed Wobb's going to be done for the night now.
Yeah, perhaps. He's I think he's shown what he needs to show. I think he's perhaps a little curious even why he was in the game so late. But now it looks like he's going to go with a bench unit to close out the game.
Perhaps he'll shuffle in a couple other players, or he's liked what he's seen from who he's played.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen Nathan in a while. Looks like he might be checking back in.
Yep.
As Hafter's having fun on the bench. They're all smiles over there. This big lead. Everyone's getting playing time.
Yep. We haven't seen the younger Oliner for a while either. Or Pearl. Pearl had 4 points earlier.
Yeah, they're trying to get the MTA coach to break his huddle here. He's been taking his time on timeouts, and perhaps the ref's getting a little bit frustrated. Got a Jamie Berger chant. It's a big man who's had a pretty good game for Hafter. But again, if you're that big, you should be grabbing rebounds and putting the putbacks in.
And MTA looks completely discombobulated.
Yeah, and even it's worthwhile to note that even with this big lead, Hafter's still putting pressure on defense here.
There's no reason to let it up. Let these guys get experience to the future, because this is the style game they're going to be playing.
And a nice move there, and he puts it in over Steinmetz. He hit some nice moves there, and then finally finished with the shot. And Steinmetz looking to drive.
Timeout.
What's going to be the call here? Timeout.
Timeout Hafter. Didn't like what he saw there, defensively or offensively, unclear.
I'm not really sure about the necessity of a timeout in a game like this, but whatever.
Lesson teaching to the guys on the floor, or mainly to his point guard. He's talking, and the guys who are going to help him out.
Case.
He's already breaking the huddle. That was quick, and the
MTA coach wants more time there. All night he's been taking his time on the timeouts. And get some, looks like some more substitutions for MTA.
Never going to see the same lineup 2 times in a row.
Nope. He's for sure mixing and matching. We'll get Schindler on the inbounds. Looking around, and he finds Steinmetz, who's he's going to dribble it all the way back. And now he lost his dribble. Someone's going to come help him, and it's going to be Lederer.
And Pearl's going to check in next.
Nice kick, and he finds Nathan. Nice passing there from Hafter.
Berger looking really good there.
Yeah, good pass.
Berger looking like the true big man there.
Yeah.
We've seen the pick and roll already. We've seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but they're out of his element there, but he couldn't block. He couldn't contest a shot.
Oh, and he gets called for the foul. Yeah. Puts the guy on the floor.
Yeah. Some Hafter coach looks frustrated by that foul.
He was out of position, and that's his fault. So.
Right, and let's see if MTA can convert these free throws. And he misses the first.
And Pearl will come in for
here's Pearl.
Berger.
Let's see who he pulls. Berger, perhaps because the coach is a little frustrated. And he's gonna talk to him for a little bit over here.
And then probably send it right back in.
And he's gonna bury the second free throw. Where has that been all night for MTA? Now Steinmetz is gonna bring it up the court.
It's been on both sides. It seems like they don't like hitting the first free throw.
Yeah. Now Pearl in the high post gets it back out to Steinmetz, drives it in, and not really sure what happened there, but it's going to be going the other way to MTA.
And we got Witkiss checking in
for the Lederer, it looks like.
Yep. And we'll get some different looks on the floor.
5 minutes to go here. This game is all but over.
30-point game here.
Yeah, and a nice drive there from number 1. He's had some nice plays when he's been in the game. As Pearl turns it over right back to number 1, who gets fouled with the and 1. So number 1 seems to be providing a spark, even though probably too little too late for MTA.
Too little too late? It was too little too late when they scored their first points. And MTA is completely confused about what to do on free throws. They don't know how to set up on their offensive teammates who are shooting free throws.
Perhaps he'll make the point move by hitting it, and he does. And we got another
Substitute.
substitution. Oh, at 4 minutes, it says. All right. And Steinmetz is going to remain in the game as the point guard. He's gotten a lot of playing time here. Perhaps coach looking to groom him for a bigger role next year. Finds Nathan there.
Or even for a bigger role this year, as they've got some more
and
regular season games.
Good block there, but it's going to stay the same way as Nathan with the drive. Couldn't quite
get it over 4 guys.
Yeah. Perhaps should have passed that one. As Schindler looks to inbound to Steinmetz.
And he does. And Steinmetz dribbling around.
Here he is. He's retreated perhaps farther than he's needed to all game. Is Nathan.
Ooh, and that did not look good for Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl's grimacing and hopping on 1 foot, but he still wants the ball. And a nice pass to Wickes, who can't finish the layup.
But we got a foul.
And we got an offensive foul on.
No, that was a loose ball foul.
A loose ball foul on Schindler.
That should count as a team foul. That should be put as a team foul in the books, but it seems like, and it will. And
yeah, they're gonna take out the injured Pearl, who's.
And we got the younger owner in it.
Yeah. Hasn't gotten too many minutes in this one.
And he's gone back to the 3-2.
Oh, a nice crossover there.
And he's gone back to the 3-2 that worked so well at the start of the game.
Yeah. And that one's gonna roll out of bounds and stay on the MTA side.
Hafter thought it was off MTA, so they let it go to the corner, which is the weak spot in the 3-2 zone.
And there's a nice 3, and he hits it. Number 1 has provided a real spark here for MTA in the 4th quarter, but again, it's too little, too late. As Hafter's first unit put the game to bed a long time ago.
It's a 24-point game with under 4 minutes left to go.
Although I believe
they've cut it down 6 so far this quarter.
Yeah, I believe that I wish I knew his name. Number 1, who I believe he's got to have 10 points at least.
Probably.
And here he is bringing it up the court again. A nice pass. Ooh, not such a nice pass inside, as Nathan gets his hand in there. Perhaps a little sloppy of a pass. It's a little slow. And MTA is going to look to inbound, and number 1 is going to come off the court. So perhaps a good day of work for him, if not the rest of MTA's team. And that one's yet another turnover for MTA, as Steinmetz is going to bring the ball up the floor.
Ben Platovsky.
Ben Platovsky is number 1. He's played very well for MTA in this one.
But now he's out of the game.
Yeah.
And Schindler
Get inside to Schindler with some aggressive backing down, and then a bad pass from Olener. Really just lobbed it up there for the other team to get.
Oh, and a good poke out by
yeah, transition offense has not been there for MTA either. Now he's trapped.
Wickes had some good defense.
Escapes the trap, though. Nice cross. Passes it back. And
in the 3-2, they're always looking for the trap.
And there's a nice shot.
And the MTA bench is loving it.
Perhaps also someone who doesn't get in the game that often.
Shmoy Nerenberg.
Yeah, he's getting steering. And a nice drive from Nathan, and he can't quite finish. Although he blew by the top of the MTA defense. Now MTA brings it up the court.
That seemed to be a
consistent looked like a double dribble to me, but they gave it away anyways. Now we got a foul on the floor.
A consistent theme has been the missing of the layups, even for Hafter. They missed a lot of transition layups.
Yeah, well, with the second unit, they're not so polished, really.
Especially here in the second half.
Steinmetz, familiar sight, bringing the ball up the court. And nice pick from Nathan, but they
call illegal
is that a moving pick? It's not such a nice pick, as MTA is going to get the ball.
No, it was a good screen, but then he tried to reset it because the guy broke it.
All right, 2:27 to go. MTA is going to get the ball down.
That should not have been a team foul, but whatever. I guess an illegal screen might count as a team foul.
I don't know the rules. I don't really know all the rules with the fouls, to be honest.
As the TABC team will go to the locker room now, as they've been watching here.
Oh, and right into the hands of Steinmetz. Now he's going to slow it down.
He was going to look to push it, but then he would have to run over someone and be called for an offensive foul. So
Wickes getting it inside to Schindler. And a nice pass to Olener. This one's going to be a jump ball.
And it will stay with Hafter.
Yeah, staying with Hafter. And they're going to inbound. Let's see if we see a nice inbound play here. Schindler's going to inbound again. Get it right inside, and Nathan gets fouled.
And we got a bonus for Hafter. We'll be shooting the bonus.
Well, I believe that was on the shot anyways.
Yeah, but they're now in the bonus for the rest of the game.
All right.
They'll get free throws on any foul other than an offensive foul at this point.
Let's see if Nathan can convert on his free throws after the nice cut. And he's not going to get the roll on the first.
We really haven't seen hit free throws.
Yeah. Let's see if he could hit the second one.
Perhaps there'll be more hit free throws in the DRS game.
There it is. Nathan buries the second and jogs back down the court. And this one's been over for a while. Good ball movement
qu
here for MTA.
The question is, will
Gets it
MTA
inside.
will MTA break 40 or will HAFTR break 60?
And nice passing there. Steinmetz
Steinmetz
gets it to Nathan, and a nice finish off balance.
Gorgeous play.
Yeah, really
and
nice.
setting up the press.
Pass by Steinmetz was nice, and the finish by Nathan certainly impressive. And now they're going to press, and they again cannot break the press. Nathan's going to take it in, and it's going to stay the same way. Out of bounds off of MTA. A minute 34 to go in this one.
And HAFTR's broken 60. Oh, did they call a foul? Yeah, they called a foul.
Foul, excuse me.
And it's going to be a 1-and-1 here, or is it was that considered on the shot?
We'll see. I'm not really sure. Nathan's going back to the line.
What can he convert? That's the real question. And they'll call it on the
Hits
shot.
the
And he
first
hits the
one.
first this time. It's interesting to see who's going for the box out. They got the point guard Steinmetz in there, but he looks like he's the third biggest body, with Nathan, the second biggest body, setting it up.
Yeah.
And they choose not to press after both free throws.
Yeah. Perhaps having a little bit of mercy on MTA. And he's going to kick it out, but there's a foul before the pass. Looks like it's going to be on the ground.
Bonus.
Some oohing from the MTA bench, I believe.
Bonus.
Bonus for MTA.
Clyde, MTA is the boss. I think that's the wrong call, but it's up to the guy running the scoreboard ultimately. And
as an ugly-looking free throw and a rebound for Nathan, as he's going to take it up slowly and gets it to the point guard Steinmetz. Calling out a play. It's a minute 15 to go.
Looks like they're in a man defense.
Yeah. Here's Olener looking to drive it to the hole. And now it passes back to Nathan. Nathan drives and a hard foul there. He hit the deck.
Foul.
Yeah.
But it's a shooting foul, so it won't make a difference. So for the rest of the game, they'll be shooting 2 free throws.
And Nathan's been
technically speaking, they're in the double bonus now, but you don't put it there.
Nathan's been drawing hard fouls all game. And there's another one as he's back to the line for the third time in the last couple of minutes. He misses the first.
Another first free throw missed.
Yeah.
Consistent theme all night.
And he's going to bury the second.
So overall there on those trips, 4 for 6 from the foul line. Not terrible. And we got the better crew standing in the corner for the next game. They're waiting for the next game to start.
Oh, and an off-balance shot. That was
a nice pump fake, though.
Yeah. Perhaps not the smarter shot, but Nathan is going to get it off to Olener. Looking to dribble it up the court.
Fast.
And the coach is telling him to slow it down. And they get it back to Nathan. Nathan passes to Steinmetz.
I don't think they're going to. HAFTR's going to probably look to hold it now and not even get off another shot.
Yeah.
If a turnover's forced, a turnover's forced.
Wickes to back Olener in the corner.
Or will he just let them?
And but MTA is not letting up. They're not going to let HAFTR just run out the clock. 29 seconds to go in the fourth.
Oh, and the double bonus. They called the foul.
Yeah, Olener. They're going to send Olener to the line.
Clyde, is there anything for double bonus? Yeah. So they're in double bonus. HAFTR's in double bonus.
Olener banks the first off the front rim. Nathan's going to give it back to the ref.
And Nathan will go in there for Steinmetz. As we got 29 seconds left in the game, and it's a 30-point game. And
Olener misses the second as well.
Nathan
grabs the rebound, and I believe now they're just going to kill the clock, which is not running, and now they've got it running. Actually, MTA is not going to let them run the clock.
Wickes will look to dribble it out.
Wickes is just going to dribble it out there. 20 seconds. It's a well-played game for HAFTR. Really nothing to complain about. And Wickes is going to be forced to pass it back up to Steinmetz. And back to Wickes. Wickes gives it to Nathan. Nathan's going to hold it, and MTA fouling, I don't know.
No, they're not going to foul.
Almost fouled.
And we got the game over, and we got the final score here, 63-33 HAFTR. It was never a real game after the first minute or so.
Yeah, HAFTR really dominated from the start, specifically the first unit of
Platowski made it a bit interesting, too little, too late there at the start of the fourth quarter.
He looked really strong in that fourth quarter, but MTA was already down by a large margin, so. And
it looks like they're gonna put it to 15 minutes to set up the DRS game. DRS and TABC will have 15 minutes to warm up now. Question is, will the rest be ref in the second game together, or not?
We'll see.